vulnerable right now. I'm about to weep.
Creative ways we ride all day. Let's go. Turn it up, don't stop. It's that culture shock drop. New voices in your headphone now. Big visions from a scribble notepad. From the block to the boardroom, see it. JL Stone about to make you feel it.
Ideas in the air like confetti. Every story in the room, stay ready. Press play, get pulled in slow. Then the beat hit hard when you feel that glow. Oh.
This is Culture Shock Pod with JL Stone.
Where the culture talks back and the wild minds roam.
From the canvas to the screen, to the pen, to the phone.
If you're chasing that spark, you are not alone.
Culture Shock Pod with JL Stone.
What's up, family? Welcome to another great episode of Culture Shock Pod. My name is JL Stone, and I'm excited about today's guest, who is a friend of the family. She's like a second mom to me. She helped raise me, and I'm excited. I said this week I wanted to have some strong women on, and she came to my mind, and I'm blessed that she was able to come on what I believe is such short notice. But before I bring her on the screen, I want to just say that the role that she has played in my life as, again, a mother, as I affectionately call her aunt, but also as a spiritual advisor. I say to this day, I'm literally living in the manifestation of words that she had given me years and years ago, even stuff I didn't want to receive. And now that I'm living in it, I'm telling you, prophecy does not always come to confirm. Sometimes it comes to course correct. So I am excited to bring to the Culture Shock studio this morning. Y'all, let's clap it up for my auntie, Joy Morrison. Let's welcome her to the Culture Shock Pod, ladies and gentlemen. Auntie, how you feeling today?
I'm feeling great. I'm feeling great.
You're looking
Yes.
good.
Thank
You're
you.
looking good. And
Thank you.
and she's always been this fly. She's always been this fly. I don't think I've ever seen her on a bad day. Even on her down days, she ain't never had a bad day. I want to bring you on because you have been such a strong inspiration. And this is Richie Rowe mama, y'all. So we had Richie Rowe. I think was he our first guest? He was our first guest on Culture Shock for season 1. And now we bring her in on season 2. But I've always been an admirer of your faith. You have always been a woman of faith. And that is saying a lot without saying a lot. This journey of faith for you has been one of challenges and those that you have overcome. How has faith been defined for you with all of the things that you've experienced over these past few years?
Faith for me is I had great examples to really know both of my parents and what they overcame and persevered. I never seen them buckle. I never seen them fold. So the strength was in my DNA, but then it also was their example that they set for me. And to get to know the Father, one of the things that I learned about knowing Big Daddy, I call him my Big Daddy.
Yeah, we're going to get into that.
One thing I learned about Big Daddy is he is with me. So we have to learn he is with us through the valley. He's with us through the high moments and the low. So the strength is to still show others that he is still God regardless of what we're going through. That's what pulls me through. Because his love is greater than any love we could ever get. So we had to show him how much we love him. And it's through our faith. It's impossible to please him without it.
Have you ever had the moment where you felt like God just was going to leave you hanging in this?
No, because before salvation, I remember him telling me, you're going to think that I don't love you, but I do. It's some things that you're going to have to walk out. You're going to really question my love for you.
God told you this ahead of time?
Yes, ahead of time.
Oh, wow.
Ahead of time. So it's nothing I ever walked into blind. Even if I didn't understand why he was telling me certain things, I've never ever nothing. He showed me or spoke words of affirmation over me before walking through it.
Mm-hmm. How does it make you feel when people like mislabel you or they like, oh, Joy crazy? Joy ain't something in her, Joy, something in her mind ain't right. Cause we don't. Let me reset now. I know we both believers,
Uh-huh.
but in actuality, like we chilling. So
Yeah.
we're not. Um, we at Fins right now.
Yeah.
So I pour up a glass of wine if we need to,
Yes.
and people on the outside
Mhm.
look at how we relate to our faith,
Uh-huh.
and they immediately, Christians ain't supposed to. Christians ain't
Yes.
supposed to.
Yes.
Christians ain't
All the time.
supposed to. But I'm telling you, had I not seen your faith in action in real time, I would think you believe. I would think you publicly profess God and then privately pray to somebody else. What's up, family? Today's episode is brought to you by my good friends out there in Houston, Culture Shisha, one of the best hookah businesses in the city. I'm gonna put the information right here on the screen, and I want y'all to connect with them. Not only are they friends, but they are family. And I'm telling you, they do private events, parties, birthdays, nightclubs, weddings, and more. And you want to make sure you connect with my cousin Leno on the information on the screen right now, because this is going to be one of the next best things that help take your event to the next level. Shout out to my friends over at Culture Shisha. Houston, you know I love you. We'll see you soon. Back to today's episode.
Okay.
Just as how much I've literally seen you come through things. When people mislabel you, and then we're gonna segue into that spirit of jealousy, because that I know that's something we could definitely unpack. How does it, when it get back to you, and you hear people say just the dumbest stuff? How does that affect you, or does it affect you when you hear how people mislabel you?
Once again, if you know the kind of parents
Mm,
I have some unfiltered, tough parents that was very, very strict on me.
mm,
So as a young girl, they always prepared me for the streets.
mm,
So whether it's the church, the club, the opinion of others, they prepared me for that.
mm-hmm,
You get what I'm saying?
mm-hmm,
And so I've always was told you're different. You're gonna be judged. People gonna talk about you. So being that they were telling me this and instilling this in me, it's so things roll off me. You know, my mother gave me this wisdom. After being hit with so many rocks, you learn to say ouch when you hit with a mountain. And so that's how life is for me.
Oh, that's good.
You know,
Mm-hmm,
I don't walk outside for validation.
mm-hmm,
I get on my knees, I get the validation, I get the confirmation, and then that's what I look for. If you look out into the world, it'll have you unbalanced. But I don't go into the world for them to validate who I am, because he called me in a different way. When the Lord came for me, he came to the club.
mm-hmm,
He came to the club. I was not in anyone's church. Was I raised in the church when I came to Georgia? Yes, I was. I was raised in an amazing household. I had came from two parents. I actually was raised to look down upon the people I like to dwell with, right?
Oh,
So I
yeah,
had to
yeah.
sneak. I had to sneak and get into the streets.
Yeah.
And I thank God, because street people taught me how to do things
Mm.
that if I didn't sneak and go on the streets and be around people that wasn't as privileged as I was, I would have been so green,
Mm-hmm.
because my parents would be like, why you want to be with them? What? You know? And I just always saw something that others didn't see in the most toughest people, but they also taught me how to stand when adversity came too.
Because you'll fight in the spirit.
I've learned to war in the spirit, but when you are a positive person, people come for you.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And that's when I truly learned the God in me, because I be knowing it's not me. Like I will fail God. Like if you come to me and I feel like I gotta defend me, I will fail God. So I be knowing it be his strength. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But then when I realize it isn't about me, it's about what's in me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That people don't understand. I'm not gonna defend who I am genuinely.
Mm-hmm.
I don't tongue wrestle with others to try to convince you. I understand that I am not everybody cup of tea.
Yeah.
And I'm all right with that.
Mm-hmm. And there's a grace that's about you that sets you apart, and it causes you to attract. You know, my grandma say, when you the light, you're gonna attract all type of
Yes.
bugs, and it causes you to attract all types of women and men
Yes.
who are jealous not only of, I think they jealous of how you bounce back, but also the relationship that you have with your family and your children.
Yes.
And so when you're dealing with jealousy in this space that we're in on a local level, I mean, but we're known it more than this place,
Yes.
but we see it in real time here. How does that? How do you deal with that? Dealing with jealousy, working with it, walking into spaces where, and even church, where you
Okay.
know women are, they frowning on you because they jealous that you can be you out loud.
Okay.
How do you deal with that?
Coming to Georgia, um, I had seasons with both grandmothers.
Mm-hmm.
I had one grandmother that definitely was a fighter. The other grandmother was a shooter.
Mm-hmm.
She'll shoot you. So I remember coming to Georgia, and my grandmother woke me up and told me to get dressed. And she said to me, I made 2 appointments for you. So I was like, okay, where are we going? How you want me to dress? She was like, just put on something casual. So she said to me, now that you in Georgia, it's different. You're going to experience a lot of jealousy because the way we love you, the way we take care of you. So, being that you don't have any sisters, it's only you. I'm going to sign you up for karate because I need you to know how to fight with wisdom, not just street fight. And then I'm going to sign you up for ballet because I want you always to be a lady. So, um, being that I was the only child, the only girl, and she worked the Levi's, so she was like, I might can't get to you,
Mm-hmm.
fast enough.
Mm-hmm.
Um, my dad's mom, she taught me about weapons because she would cut you.
Mm-hmm.
So she was like, you only bring this out if someone threatens you or but you don't run, you don't back down. You gotta stand.
Mm-hmm.
And so she said, because people not gonna like you. Like you can love them, but just because you love them, don't mean you gonna get love too.
Mm-hmm.
So they both will always say she's not your friend. She don't like you. You know, my mother survived being poisoned 2 times
Wow.
from envy and jealousy. So she also would just have me prepared for life, like, you know, where people was getting babied up, I was being groomed for life. You know, I didn't have time to be a little girl. They was training me up from a little girl as a grown woman for life.
Mm-hmm.
I might have didn't understand it then. Now, have any jealous actions ever took my breath? Yes. 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 I'm not gonna lie and tell you no, but I didn't stay there. It might have made me say, because I'm only affected by people that I love,
Right.
like just any old person now. But to see the jealousy in those that I love when I was younger,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm to the point where, dang, you too,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah. Yeah.
that's different.
Mm-hmm.
That's different. I only cried when it came from someone I shared blood with.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's when it made me say, and the tears only came from me to release it, so I wouldn't be resentful. because I used to be very unforgiving because I felt like if I loved you with a pure heart and you showed me different, I couldn't trust you, period. And I had to realize that if I was gonna have a relationship with Big Daddy, like I had to learn. So it is still a constant thing that I had to go to Big Daddy about because he allows me to see whatever he showed me about a person. I don't unsee it. You understand? And so, um, just like Joseph did, I'm loving y'all. I can't help that I have the coat of many colors. I can't apologize that I had a coat of many colors, but yet instead of y'all helping me, y'all want to make it hard for me. So I've always felt like when Joseph turned his head to scream and cry, I'm not gonna tell you it's not moments I had to get in the shower and scream and cry because I can't believe you hate me like that. I can't believe that through your smile, you don't even know that I see your greenness towards me, that slime that you have towards me. You know, because it's some things the Father show us that we can't address. You be wanting to, Joy be wanting to, because I don't like the fake. There's no use in faking. But at the end of the day, he still be like, I still want to draw them through love. So that's a challenge sometimes.
I know for me, it was so hard because I deal with rejection, and so looking up to certain people, and then wanting this proximity with certain people, and then being rejected or not accepted or embraced was heartbreaking for me because it's like, why am I not good enough? And then when I started dealing with what I realized was jealousy from older people, you know, whether those were preachers
Yeah.
or people in ministry, it opened my eyes to how people will try to control your destiny
Yes.
if you don't mold for them.
Mm-hmm.
And it just it like you said, it broke my heart
Mm-hmm.
because these are spaces I wanted to be in, and it's taught me how to develop that tough skin because
Yes.
I come from a family that supported, that undergirded. I come from a family that acknowledged my efforts.
Yes.
So when I started stepping into the real world and started, being told, "Oh, that's not good enough. You're not working hard enough. You're not doing this enough. You're not consistent enough." And I was like, "Whoa, this kind of feel like abuse."
Right.
And it was stemming from, in certain spaces, it was stemming from jealousy,
Yes.
trying to control my gift, trying to
Yes.
tell me how and where I should use my gift.
Yes.
When I'm like, now in the season and space I'm in now, the people that are most receiving of my gift are people that don't even go to church.
Yes.
It's
Yes.
like, what?
Yes.
And that stuff that you had told me years ago, when I first started, I wasn't even pastoring then. And you was like, God gonna send you to the club and he gonna send you out of the church. You ain't gonna be here in this space long. Like, don't even get comfortable. You ain't these suits. You look cute in your suits, nephew, but you're gonna get you some J's. And you was like, I see you in Timberlands and Jordans. And now I'm telling you, I don't even pack suits when I go preach.
Wow.
Is I pack sneakers, and I'm in that space now to where it's like what I'm saying out of my mouth, what's coming
Right.
out of my spirit is more important than what's on my body.
Wow.
And these are things that you had already started preparing me for
Wow.
before I got to this moment. And it was hard because in my mind, I'm thinking the more I do to appease people, the more I'll be accepted.
Mm-hmm.
When God had me in a season where I needed to be rejected so I could better embrace where I was going, who I was really called to. Knowing that, how do you believe that? Because we believe obedience is better than sacrifice.
Mm-hmm.
Do you understand why God gave you the audience that he did?
I need to piggyback off something that you said.
Mhm.
The word rejection stood out to me
Mhm.
when you said it. But in the Bible, it said the rejected stone the strongest.
Mm.
So what rejection does for you, it fortifies that strength.
Mm.
You get what I'm saying? It has you strengthened for what's to come.
Mm.
You know, if you can't handle being rejected by 10, how you gonna feel when you on the big airways and something they don't like that you said,
Yeah.
and millions of people are streaming about you, are
Yeah.
talking about you, are doing TikToks about you, are doing Facebook about you. He's preparing you for what's to come.
Mhm.
You know, so you got to handle it, because to whom much is given, much is required.
For sure.
You get what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And so, one of the things about rejection is that in your long time when doors are closed are moments that you're growing in stature and strength.
Mhm.
So that's why you will see a lot of people say, "Oh, I've been in this for years. It's just this year." Well, he prepares us like a caterpillar becoming a butterfly. He has you surrounded with oxygen and blood. He's putting life into you.
Mm.
So with a butterfly, after a while, he breaks his own cocoon himself. And before the cocoon, the wings come out of the cocoon, blood comes out first.
Oh wow.
And then, so God is protecting the colorful nature of the butterfly, your personality, your gift, because he already know who's gonna not receive you, because everybody isn't supposed to receive you, because it's somebody for someone else. You get what I'm saying? But he'll prepare you for who does receive you. But I realized that as long as you walk in love, you will draw the least likely. The ones people turn. Some of the hardest people I'm assigned to, I am assigned to people that I would not deal with naturally.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Yeah.
I wouldn't. I wouldn't. But when I see some of the meanest, most hateful people say, "I love you," back to me, because I'm a lover. So when I say I love you, it's not a cliche. Like, I love you because you may have never heard "I love you."
Yeah. Especially
So
men.
when some of the hardest people reach out to me, and at the end of the conversation they say "I love you," when at the beginning they never said it, I understand I needed to walk in rejection so I could understand what they went through.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
So we walk out things so that when we lead others, we can lead in with love and compassion,
Yeah.
and empathy, grace and understanding, and most of all, forgiveness.
Yeah. I like what you said, God molding you so that you'll know when you get to these people, you already know how to love them, how to embrace them. And I see that with some of my mentees,
Yes.
like who have dealt with rejection in one space from church because they are gifted and or nobody just took the time to really give them attention. I have a lot of a following of women, and sometimes it's like women who are in transition, women who are going through a different phase of their life. And I love the analogy of the butterfly. One of the things that you told me years ago, I don't know if you remember this. I think we was in the shop downtown, and you had this Louis Vuitton. You had your Never Full. I don't know if you still got it. And you said, I don't know how we got on the subject of the Never Full, and you said, "Oh, baby, I done had this for a long time. God will never let you look like what you're going through." She said, "So you said, so when I'm at my lowest, I pull this bag out." You say, "Because I always remind myself I don't look like what I'm dealing with." I'm telling you, I've carried that with me for so long that when I'm at my lowest, I pull out my most expensive, because it's a reminder to me that God will never let you die in this place.
Yes.
You're not gonna stay in this place.
Yes.
For women who are in that phase of transition, as a mom, as a business owner, entrepreneur, I didn't even get into your business. Like one of the baddest hairstylists in the city, because I really wanted to get into your origin, but we just kind of jumped right in it. But identifying with women who are in transition, like what wisdom would you give to daughters of God who are in that transitional space, who just don't know?
Years ago, as a young believer, Blanche Sherfield um, came to my ear. She always sat in the back of the church, but this particular day, She was sitting by me,
Mm-hmm.
and she leaned over to me. She said, when you step out of here, when your time is up here, you're gonna run into so many people that want to change who you are, right? She said, don't let them. God got you how He wants you to be for other people. So, my advice to young women is this: don't step out the door not knowing who you are.
Mm-hmm.
If you're not sure of who you are, you gotta take the time with God to let Him do the work. Let Him, not others' opinion. Because if I would tell you some of the things I experienced from church people, it would blow your mind. So I don't tell people to go to the church for what they need.
Mm.
I tell them, take that time in that bedroom, on their face, in that closet, in that shower, in their kitchen, and let God be God in their life, and let Him orchestrate things, and let Him show you. And you don't have to be, I'm sorry, but you don't have to be a church goer to have a relationship with God.
Right.
Because my mother taught me prayer way before a relationship with God.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. A prayer life as a young mother is what kept me. A prayer life as a teenager is what kept me. A prayer life being an entrepreneur is what kept me. Always having communication with God. And yes, people say, well, I don't know how to pray. I talk to my big daddy like I'm talking to you,
Mm-hmm.
because he know how he created us. He have his own lingo with you differently.
Absolutely.
You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be moments you don't have time. I even spoke to God in the lowest of lows and the nasty of nasty. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And but I found out who God was for joy.
Mm.
I remember going to get an abortion in Atlanta, and uh, all the way there, I just kept saying, "Can you wake me up to see another day after I do this?
Mm.
Can you wake me up?" I know others say this is wrong, but you know why I'm doing this, Lord. Can you wake me up? And when He woke me up from being under the anesthesia, I realized that He is a loving Father, whether we're right or we're wrong, because people only like to tell pretty stuff,
Yeah.
cute stuff.
Yeah.
But I learned that man on the other stuff with my skeletons in my closet things. You know what I'm saying? I learned who He was.
Mm.
You get what I'm saying? So I do know He's a father with unconditional love. Man gonna have limits on how they love you. They're very conditional.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? If I can't control you and you're not doing it this way, hey,
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to have anything to do with you.
With you.
Yeah,
Nah,
but
yeah.
a lot of young women and women in general, they have so many secrets that torment them and that are very shameful. Me, I'm very open. I come from a family full of secrets, and you don't speak on different things because
Yeah.
my family don't like how open I am, and how truthful I am. They hate that about me, how bold I am. They hate my transparency.
Yeah.
But it keeps me from having to take medicine. Y'all might have to take nerve medicine and anxiety medicine, Ambien to go to sleep. No, I don't have to do that
Yeah.
because I empty myself and I keep it moving. But you only could do it if you let the Father truly show you what it is to be free indeed. And a lot of people that say holy, holy isn't free. They're very bound.
Yeah. I like that. That's good. Okay, so let's pivot.
Okay.
Why do you, considering all of that, do you think that is what hinders young people from having healthy relationships
With God or just across the board?
with each other? Because we don't really see a lot of healthy relationships amongst millennials and Gen Z.
And the reason why you don't see healthy relationships is because your mom and your daddy was living a lie. I grew up, I'm just saying what I grew up seeing.
Yeah.
I grew up seeing the people that were married didn't like each other. everybody had something on the side. They were the most happiest with their side because they would take me over to the side and bring me back home to the. So I know what I saw.
So you saw both
Yeah.
sides of the
So
coin.
I saw the women that was cooking and cleaning and folding clothes, not going anywhere, getting mistreated and talked to any kind of way in the house. But I saw on the outside the laughter, you being you with the outside. So with relationships, a lot of times people grow up knowing my daddy really ain't love my mama, but a lot of people do things based on years. Oh, they were together 40 years. I want to be like them. You don't know what went on in those 40 years. You get what I'm saying? A lot of people want what the world love for them, but not what they really like.
Yeah, I remember we talked about that.
What you like is very important, but a lot of times people are intimidated by what they really like.
Yeah.
Their insecurities that was placed in them from childhood makes them struggle. You get what I'm saying? So me, I am divorced. So I've been there, done that. I can't just be with, oh, he's a good guy.
Hold on. Say it again.
I just can't be with, oh, he a good guy.
He's a good man. Savannah ain't good enough.
Nah. No. Because what's good to you might not be good to me. One of the things, if I can't trust you in trying times and vulnerability, I have myself nothing. I say trust you. Can I trust you to be vulnerable and you cover me? Or you envy my strength so much that you're staying around just to see a vulnerable moment? Because in your mind, you think she just too strong. So you waiting for that moment. Are you going to be my devil? Because I slept with the enemy. When I was married, one of the things the Father told me, so clear. He said, you are sleeping with the enemy. He said, too much jealousy. In that. Okay? So I said, when you end it, can it be peacefully and quickly? And that's how the Father did. We was going two different ways. And it had nothing to do with church. Because I can love you. You're not going to make me not want God. I don't care what you have going on. You feel what I'm saying? You're not going to hinder that because I love him just like that. Like, I'm going to let you know what's up. Like, this, you choose what you do because you have your own salvation. You have to do it. But a lot of times people can't be themselves with who they're with. When people say, why they got so many outside, you had to wonder, they married what was good for the eye, but wasn't good for the soul, good for the ugly, good, bad, nasty. I can't be with someone that I can't tell everything to. I can't. The secrets is what mess up relationships, because it's always somebody know what you think they don't know.
That's true. That is true.
You had to address it. But if I know I like dark skin, right? Why I'm gonna live a lie with light skin?
Put on the facade.
Oh, they good. He good though. But can't wait to get from around him.
So you can get
go to chocolate thunder. You feel me? Because this is what go on. And in the church, it's Sodom and Gomorrah, period.
And we ain't talking about homosexuality.
Perversion.
No,
perversion.
Exactly. Absolutely.
Because you not communicating what type of sex you like. You're not talking about your sexual appetite. Yes, I love the Lord, but guess what? You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I love the Lord, but we need to talk about
Yeah.
I need to know what you
Uh-huh.
don't do, what you do, and I'm gonna tell you what I don't do,
What
what
I'm
I
used
do,
to.
what I'm used to, how I like it.
Yeah.
You understand? In Jesus' name.
Absolutely.
Because if I'm gonna be married to you when whatever God called me to comes off me,
Yeah.
I joy gotta be satisfied. And I
Yeah.
want to satisfy you too. And how I'm gonna know how to satisfy you is we done talked about it.
We've had this conversation. Yeah.
Yes.
Hmm. And a lot of it's like it's. I think for my generation, it's becoming a little easier, but
Mhm.
in the older generation, it's like not we, but they didn't really talk about like sexual
Oh,
desire, how to satisfy your
my
partner.
mother, my
It was always cook clean.
right. So right. I do cook. I do clean. I'm a very clean person. You know that.
Absolutely,
You know what I'm
absolutely.
saying? But my mother did not believe in. Now she's a Jehovah's Witness,
Mhm.
but just growing up, even before her being baptized in it, she just did not believe in certain type of sex. Right?
Gotcha.
Like she forbid it. She would just drill that in me. And uh, my grandmother told me something. My grandfather was a great provider, and her mother, and she said, "Joy, I lost my husband because I was boring."
Oh wow.
And for her mother to share that with me, it that just stayed in me. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Because I
yeah,
am joyful. You
yeah.
feel me? Like I am joyful. And I not only enjoy the Lord, but when I was married, I enjoyed everything about the marriage. I love relationships.
Yeah.
You understand?
Hmm.
But because so many people didn't see the right relationship, when you are wiser than what you attract, that's where the struggle come in. You get what I'm saying? I
Mm.
meet people all the time. You know, people make mockery or make subliminal posts about me being single.
Mm.
Um, I don't look at it as single. I'm a woman in waiting, but I'm also a wise woman. So when I meet someone, I'm gonna listen to what the father telling me. If
Hmm.
he said it's The younger Joy would have said, let me try, because I was rebellious by nature.
Yeah.
Let me see what's up. But I have too many scars and wounds for disobedience. So I had to just listen to what he tell me. But he always showed me why he say what he said.
Yeah.
Because the purer you are, you're gonna run people off anyway.
Yeah.
So I got a good heart.
Yeah.
The tattoos might draw me, you might think one way, but when you get to know me,
Hmm.
it's a struggle.
Hmm.
Cause now you in love, but you're not ready for the kind of love that I give.
Absolutely.
So then you run. And so because of my pure heart, I no longer be like, is it something that I'm doing wrong? No. They just not ready for the genuine love that you're willing to give because they know that's not right. Their
Hmm.
heart not right yet.
They not in it for the right
Yeah.
reasons.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So it's a blessing.
Mm.
Rejection is a blessing.
It is, and you got to
And
change your
protection.
perspective.
Yes.
It is protection.
Yes.
Do you think that we as men don't create enough vulnerable spaces for women these days? We don't, because you hear a lot of
When you immature, you don't.
okay,
But when you mature, you do.
okay,
And what I mean by that is, um, your anger gonna show me what's up with you. When we get in a heated discussion, you gonna let me know what's up.
absolutely,
So, what I mean by immaturity or maturity, if you throw up, even with a woman, if y'all throw up vulnerable, hurtful things that we shared in vulnerable moments, can't trust you.
hmm, yeah. Don't weaponize my vulnerability.
Yes.
Because you hear a
Yes.
lot of girls say, I want to, they in a soft girl era, and hear a lot of criticism about men from women, whether they particularly single women, and it's always what a man need to be doing, what a man should be doing, what a man not doing. It's just I feel like there's an attack on men,
Mhm.
and then there's not enough affirmation and validation for men who are trying. So, from a woman's perspective, a seasoned woman, do you feel like the men need to do more, or do you feel like younger women just have false expectations, unrealistic expectations.
Well, the younger generation example is coming from social media,
True,
make believe,
true.
make believe. And now I see where women of grace are competing with the social media look and attitude because they felt like being just who they are wasn't enough. Because a lot of men um, glorify now BBLs and
The IG models,
yeah, all of
yeah,
that.
yeah,
But when they change their life, they marry nothing like that, you know. And so, um, an unhealed woman do bash me. Um, I can speak on my truth. Now, if my truth from my experience with men make you uncomfortable, it's nothing that I can do. But I feel like men don't need to be alone. Don't be a lone ranger. You gotta be around other men that truly can sharpen you.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Because
absolutely,
iron sharpen iron.
absolutely.
And you have to be teachable.
Mm-hmm.
And you gotta understand when they telling you truth, it's not to cut you, but to pull something out of you that you didn't even know was in you.
Yeah,
You know? Um, a lot of times, some of my posts, they'll be like, well, wait, why your mama be saying that? My son say about men. It's not that because I talk about women and men. It
yeah,
doesn't matter whatever topic. But a lot of times people inbox me to
mm-hmm.
talk about things.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? But I feel like a man or a woman can't truly love you until they get a relationship with God. How can I love you and I don't have a relationship with the one that created you? Because that's the ultimate mother and the father.
Mm-hmm.
So if I'm not communicating with him with how to love you, I'm gonna mess you up, and I'm gonna mess it up. That's just bottom line.
Yeah,
So he had to teach me how to love you. My mom and my daddy can't teach me how to love you because they didn't create you.
mm.
They can give me advice from their experience,
Yeah,
but they can't teach me how to love
yeah. That's one thing I always pray for. God, give me wisdom
you.
on how to love the person that you have in my life. Cause I got a concept of it,
Hmm.
but how I loved in my last marriage
Hmm.
is not how I need to love in my next marriage,
Yes.
or even my last relationship. So I'm always praying for that wisdom, because like you said, who can better tell you how to love a person than the person that created them?
Yes.
So I definitely agree with you on that. We wrapping up. So I want to ask you, what's one thing you feel like black women don't hear enough?
You are enough, and I'm proud of you. They don't hear enough of that.
Okay.
So that's why they be so loud with trying to validate and tell the world, oh, I'm this, I'm a boss, I'm that, proving it like want to fight to prove that point because they didn't hear it from their mother and their father.
Mm,
The foundation come from our parents,
every time.
for real. They set the tone, but chosen people foundation are different because the father always send what they need in areas that they lack, and that's why I'm so wise. Where if I couldn't get it from my mother and my father, I had my grandparents, I had my aunts and uncles. So God always set a tone for me where I wasn't empty in places.
Hmm.
Mhm.
There's a entrepreneur that's in transition, and they'll be watching this, they'll be listening, and they're right at that place to where they need to know for sure, God's hand is still on their business and God is still guiding them. What would you tell that entrepreneur and that creative that's in that space that's saying, do I walk away from my business and go be normal, or do I ride this thing out? What would you tell them?
Straight like this, what I told myself: trust in the Lord with all thy heart, lean not unto your own understanding, but acknowledge Him and he shall direct your path. I surfboard off that. Acknowledge him in all thy ways. I don't get on the phone and say, what should I do? I ask the Lord what you want me to do. And most of the times, what he tell you to do does not feel good to you.
Absolutely.
It looks crazy,
Yeah.
but trust me, wherever he's directing you, it's going to bring forth fruit and peace.
Mm-hmm.
When I closed the doors to my business of 20 years, I walked away with so much peace. And the next set of doors he opened up for me, he had it set, and it didn't cost me anything to walk into it.
Mm.
So when you make your decisions, you got to make your decisions between you and God, not man, because people only going to tell you what they wouldn't or would do, and God not speaking to them, but he's speaking to you.
This has been absolutely incredible. Again, had I not seen your faith exhibited in real time, I would have thought you was working some kind of magic or something else. But I've seen it in real time, and you are so admirable. You are indeed a woman of excellence. You have upheld the standard, and I really do love you and appreciate you. I can't thank you enough for praying me through, talking me through, calming me down, giving me my laughs. We were so close. I think I tell you about that time somebody said, I thought you and Miss Joy had something going on.
They listen. Mother trying to give me something because I am just a happy go. You know where women have to give up. It's just my aura that draw people. They just
it is. It's like this is you. I'm like, they was like, yeah, we seen and how she hugged you and all. And I'm like that's my dog. I'm like, really?
How many nights you stayed at my house?
Exactly. I'm thinking, I don't even want to have to fight Romeo about his mama. No, I don't even want to go down that road. But I absolutely love you, and I thank you so much for coming to rock out with us. Thank you to everybody that came, that's watching this episode. Make sure y'all hit like, subscribe, comment. If something was said that blessed you, please, please, please make sure you check in with us, and we'll see you next time on Culture Shock.
Vulnerable right now, I'm about to weep.
Creative ways we ride all day. Let's go. Turn it up, don't stop. It's that culture shock drop. New voices in your headphone now. Big visions from a scribble notepad. From the block to the boardroom, see it. JL Stone about to make you feel it.
Ideas in the air like confetti. Every story in the room, stay ready. Press play, get pulled in slow. Then the beat hit hard when you feel that glow. Oh.
This is Culture Shock Pod with JL Stone.
Where the culture talks back and the